day, everybody. Welcome to your live shopping with us here at Highlight Crafts on liveshopping.vip, which is very exciting. Brand new website where we can host brand shops like John next door.
Hello.
He's back in the building. Isn't that exciting? Now, a little bit of news for you. If you register with liveshopping.vip on your first order, you're going to get 10% off across the website. And the reason we need you to register at liveshopping.vip is so that we can communicate with you, because it's different to Highlight Crafts, so we need to be able to communicate.
Right.
It's all that GDPR stuff. Anyway, let me tell you where you can shop. So you can shop with us on the website. You can also shop with us on YouTube, Facebook. I'm trying to get which ones are working and which aren't. And you can also watch us on YouTube now. So you can watch us on the website, YouTube, and Facebook. And the great thing about having Facebook is you can watch us on the big telly on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, where's this morning, John? Honestly.
It is Monday morning.
I haven't been home. No. That's what it is. I haven't had that break where I've gone, right, brain off, brain on. So you can watch us on YouTube, which is great. So I sit at home on YouTube watching it, shopping on the website or shopping on Facebook or wherever I'm going to be.
Which is exactly what I used to do. We'd watch the telly and we'd be
Absolutely.
on, Sam would be on his phone or I would be on my tablet
Yes.
doing the ordering. So it makes sense.
Exactly
In fact, we do
that.
it a lot where he's got it on the telly and the sound's coming from my phone.
Yes.
You know, and they're
Yes.
off sync a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's hilarious to watch.
It is. Yeah, because it's like it's dubbed, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, and the other great thing is John's got 2 shows today with different products on each one. So you can build one basket on liveshopping.vip. So it's not you have to build one and then check that out and then build another one and check that out. You can absolutely put everything into one basket
Right.
and check out by 8 p.m. this evening. So that's super cool too. But it also means that the products are there all the time. So instead of John finishing and leaving the building and his products going with him, you can shop all the time, which is super exciting. Right, we've got a quiz. John's going to do a card for us.
I am.
We've got brand new products at fabulous prices with savings, which is super, super exciting. So what we're going to do in this hour is we're going to cover the new items, and then John's going to do a demo with them so you can see how beautiful they are, and then we're going to do the rest of the counter because we've got some phenomenal deals for you today. I think one of them you're saving £45.
You are, yeah, it is crazy.
Right.
So stay on for that one and it's not available anywhere else. These bundles have been put together for here for
Yes.
the live shopping.
Yeah.
So these bundles, the brand new products exclusive here,
Yeah.
but the rest of the bundles, you're not going to see those bundles anywhere else. We've
absolutely.
put them together just for here.
Which is super, super exciting. Right, my lovely.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about John next door, please.
I
For those
don't know.
new customers that are finding us now on
Yeah.
liveshopping.vip.
I'm short and wide,
No, when
and I've
did
got
it
fat
start?
fingers.
When did you brand? When did you brand? What made you decide to do? How did you get into craft?
I got
basically?
into craft because I went to art college.
Right.
And my mum spent a lot of money to send me to Norton College.
Yep.
Which is now a housing estate,
Oh, nice.
if anyone remembers. It was brand new when I went there, brand new. It's now been knocked down, which is obviously the thing. And I did nothing for years. And then I came home, we had a bar, came home late at night, put on the telly, and we used to watch Home Shopping TV because it was funny. Because it was anything to watch after 11 o'clock at night is Home Shopping TV.
Right.
Saw a kit, good deal, and bought it off telly. And started crafting from there. And then we fast forward sort of 15 years. And I started demoing for a company because I started a blog. And they said, can you draw? And I said, I went to art college. So I started drawing stamps. And then I moved to crafts too, started drawing dies, which are my love.
Yeah.
And it went from there. It's just crazy. But all I did was put my artwork out.
Yes.
Get it out there. If you're looking to do
Absolutely.
something, I made a blog and I put my cards out there and everything came from that. It wasn't about knowing anyone or skill or ability. It was the fact that I shared my works. Please share your work, please.
And then we met on the first day and we've been friends ever
We
since.
have, yeah. And Mel showed me through my very first day.
did, yeah.
She was the only person in the green room who was nice.
Always nice.
She even told me where the naughty area was.
Yes, I
and,
did.
You know, where the drinks machine was and
I did.
everything.
Took you around the
So
building,
we've been
didn't
friends
I?
for, what, 10, 11 years now at least.
Absolutely. I know, it's scary. Right, let's get into it,
Yes.
John. So, our first code. So what we're going to do, how to shop, it's super, super simple. We're going to show you a product and that product will have a code. And all you're going to do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the live stream, which is brilliant. You don't need to miss a second of what either I'm telling you or John's showing you, which is brilliant. So our first, that will pop it into a basket for you. Then you're going to get a message to your social media inbox that will say, thank you very much for your order. And in that message, there is a link. That link will then take you to checkout. Log in. This is another reason to register. Log into that, and then you can check out your basket when you're ready. But it has to be before 8 p.m. tonight, or all the deals disappear. Right, John. So our first one, for example, is Shop Funky. It's your pastel glitter pens and 2J's funky flower and leaf stamps. It's $25.99, and you've got a £9 saving on a brand new product.
You have, yeah.
Which is amazing, right?
We're basically giving you one full A6 stamp set free.
Wow.
Yeah, because we wanted you to have something to do with these straight off.
So tell me about these
pens. So the
pens,
pens
John.
are brand new launch today. This is the first time anyone's physically seen them.
Oh, how exciting.
And these are only available here.
Right.
So this bundle and these are only available here. You've got beautiful pastel colours. We've seen glitter pens.
We have.
We've seen glitter pens, we've seen our beautiful festive ones.
Yes.
We're used to our sort of stellar ones and things like this.
Yeah.
What these are is, and they look such pastel colours, but these have got the most beautiful glitter sparkle running all the way through them.
I'm just going to bring this in and show you.
I mean, that's a card I made. That's what I'm going to demo first. That is so easy to do.
Beautiful?
So you're getting a beautiful level of pigment. Just to show you the board,
Yes, please.
you can see there all that shine you're getting. That's white card.
Yeah.
So each one of those is white card. So you've got a beautiful soft pink. Doesn't
They
look
don't
does
look
it?
like that, no,
No,
do they? No,
doesn't
it's
look like that.
deceiving,
They're
isn't it?
more intense because that's the colour. You've got a light blue, you've got beautiful green, you've got a yellow, and you've got that lilac colour.
And it's an iridescent shimmer.
And it's an iridescent shimmer because that's it on black.
And I like an iridescent because it means it works with warm tones and cool tones.
It does, and you can match them together. You can use these alongside your alcohol pens, alongside your pencils. You can use them with absolutely anything. You can create beautiful colouring with them, backgrounds with them. The other benefit I wanted to go through with these, what's different?
Yes.
Because that's what I always ask as a crafter. What's different? The first thing is they are clear.
They are, yeah, nice.
So you can physically see
Yep.
what you've got and how much ink you've got, which always annoys me when the barrel's covered and I haven't got a clue. Also means you can see if they're mixed right.
Correct.
So you can see if they're mixed. They've got a fine nozzle. It's normally a very medium or large. This is a fine tip. It's very hard to colour with a lot of these products. The other thing is these are reusable. So these have been designed so that with the filter, you can refill them.
Oh, okay.
So you can refill these. So you can get to what we say is get to that level.
Yes.
And fill it back up with water and keep it going.
Okay.
And once it's gone, you've got then 5 top quality water brushes to add your other ink products in or make your own.
Great shout.
So it's not wasting anything.
No,
and I think that's what's so fab about them. But it's when you use them. It's when we get to use them, you'll see more about what I mean. But it's like that.
Lovely.
That yellow. That looks like I've done loads of blending. And I haven't done any.
They're fabulous.
Or making the background.
Guess what? I've already got my order in.
It has as we started.
I'm like,
But
I need
things
these
like,
now.
but you don't see that colouring and that subtlety of colour with a
you
shimmer
don't.
or shine.
No.
We're used to seeing the brights.
Yes.
We don't see pastels. So this is why I bubble and talk too much because I get excited about
No, John,
things.
you're a crafter.
Yeah, I know, and I
You're a
can't help
crafter,
it.
and you know, when you bring something new, and I have to say, I don't think I've seen colours this soft.
No, I haven't.
We did some pastel ones with Ink Lily, but they weren't this delicate.
No, they're not. And it's very hard to get that delicacy, like that pink.
It is.
Get that delicacy of shade, but also get the shine.
Yeah,
Because you
absolutely.
don't.
No.
Because if you're using glitter, it's in your face.
Yes.
These are not in your face. This is definitely this season.
And then your stamps here. So these are photopolymer stamps.
These are photopolymer stamps made in the UK.
Lovely, I love
so
that.
your clear photopolymer UK made stamps. And they're funky flowers that anyone can use from sort of, I'd say from 3 to 103, because they're so genuinely easy.
And I love stamps like this because you can create your main focal point, but they're worker stamps.
Yes.
So these are going to go with all your other stamps that you've bought, any other floral stamps, any character stamps, anything like that, because you can then create your own backgrounds. And it's a lovely thing. One of my favourite things is to start with a white sheet of card and transform it into something beautiful. There's nothing better for me,
No.
apart from three-dimensional stuff. But when you're stamping, to be able to create every element is just wonderful, I think.
Yeah, it is. And they're all open so that you can paint with them.
Yes.
And the good thing about the pens is, as you see from the board, I know I keep raising this, but I've coloured these over black VersaFine.
I was just about to ask you which stamp.
So I'm not
you're
using special ink.
No.
And even though they're good solid colours, I've coloured over the top. You're not losing the black lines,
The only
which
time
you do a lot of time with glitter.
Yes, the only time I would change that ink pad is if you're colouring with alcohol markers
Yes.
and putting this over the
Then
top.
go with your Memento.
So you'll go with the Memento then, which is fabulous. Right, so if you want both sets of stamps, bear in mind you're only paying for one, and the brand new pastel shimmer pens or glitter pens, it's Shop Funky, and they're $25.99. You're getting a £9 saving, which is fabulous. Right, let's move on to the next set now. So Shop Jays, as in Jays, Craft Artist pastel glitter pens and 2 Jays spring flower stamps. You're getting 3 sets here with pens.
Yep.
$25.99 with a £9 saving.
Yep.
This is a bargain,
So
John.
this is, I wanted to give you some options.
Yeah,
because some people
absolutely.
might say, oh, I don't like funky, I like traditional.
Yes.
And these are so easy to colour.
They're very pretty.
And the thing is,
Oh, look at that. Just,
oh no, that's
all I need
the
to
wrong
do
one.
is
Sorry.
Is it?
That's the right one. No.
How lovely is that?
That, and it's not heat embossed or anything, that's just been stamped
I love
and
it.
coloured over. And I think they're just such pretty, pretty stamps. I mean, I've got to show you this one when I find it, which I never do. White embossed, coloured over.
Pretty, pretty.
Yeah, so simple and
Really,
so
really
easy to
pretty.
do.
Fabulous.
But yeah, so I wanted to give you an option of having some funky ones or have some absolutely stunning ones that would work.
And you've got some really pretty stamps here as well. I mean, just having that hydrangea, it's almost like the hydrangea head, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Stunning.
And you'll know this one has actually been turned into an embossing folder.
Oh,
so you might
nice.
have that as an embossing folder design in your stash.
Oh, that's fabulous. And I love the curve on this. It's quite an unusual curve, isn't it? You've gone up and then gone out, which is really pretty.
Yeah, we've tried to be natural.
Love this. Look at that. I mean, just look at that card. Isn't that just beautiful?
I mean, I've got to say,
I love stamping.
I love
I don't
stamping
get to
was
do
my
enough.
first love.
I know.
Stamping was my.
Me too,
But
mine
look at
too.
that. And that's one of mine. It really combines with your die cutting.
Yes.
Yeah, just stamping around that die cut frame, it just really works.
Absolutely. So, and they also come with sentiments, don't they? So let me show you the stamps as well, because that's important. So wake up every day thinking that something wonderful is going to happen. That's a fabulous sentiment. That's me
I love
all
that
over,
one.
right?
You can tell I wrote these, didn't I? Or stole them
Absolutely.
from somewhere.
May today be filled with all the things you wish for. Happy birthday. Love the fonts on these as well, John. And then you've got your floral there as well. So you're getting all 3 of those, plus your brand new pastel glitter pens, which is very exciting. That's Shop J's. $25.99, you've got a £9 saving. Now, if you want the pens by themselves, so the pastel ones, it's Shop Pens. Craft Art glitter pens are $16.99 by themselves. So think about that. We've just done one at $25.99. So for £9, you're getting 3 sets of stamps.
Yeah.
Right? So just
it's
decide which way you want to go. If your budget only stretches to those, we've got them individually for you. If your budget stretches to them with the stamps, that might be another alternative for you as well, which is great. And then also we've got Shop Brush, which gives you the festive colours.
Yes.
Now, we say festive because it's got red, green, white, silver
Yeah,
and gold
but
in.
it's not
you know What?
really.
You're going to use these all year round, aren't you?
Yeah, you
red
are.
roses for Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
Green for the stalks and the leaves. Silver, gold and clear. It's just one of those things that you have in your stash all year round, isn't it?
And what I've done is that you see these work on the black as well.
Yeah.
So that's got a red, that's got a green, that's got a white, because it's not clear. That's got a silver, that's got a gold.
Yep.
But what I also did was, I mean, just to show you, I'll be demoing this in the next hour.
Okay.
In the 1 o'clock hour, because we're
Yep.
doing something completely different in that.
exciting.
But can you see we didn't duplicate any of the colours from the pastel? This is
Good
my
job.
very first sheet
Is it?
that I tested them on.
I love that.
Because I like to show people the
Yeah.
you know, I mean, literally, that's what we made the decision on. But if you get both, so I know both are available, the greens are not the same. Yeah, we've made sure the gold is not the same as the yellow. They're not the same. So that you're getting that different shade. But yet,
Love that.
basically, 5 beautiful basic shades that you need.
And if you want those, it's Shop Brush, and it's oh no, that's for your shop pens, isn't it? Shop pens. Now then, if you want both together,
Yes.
Shop Brush, pastel and festive glitter brush pens, it's $31.99 for all of them. And you're going to use all of them all the time. It's a lovely medium, and you don't need to be educated. That sounds really bad, but you don't need to have been on a course to learn how to use
No,
these, do you?
you don't need to look at, say,
No.
I need to know some alcohol colour. I mean, even alcohol pens. I had a course. I couldn't pick up a pen and do it. No one does a course on glitter pen. You don't need
No, you
that.
don't need it.
You just splash your colour on. But I'll show you in demo. I promise. It'll make it so much easier.
Absolutely. Right. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to get John to do a demo for us. So, and I'll recap how you shop and where you watch us. So the next one is Shop Sparkle. This is your Craft Artist Sparkle Pens Festive. No, I've done that one, Melanie. Oh, grief. Honestly.
We learned all this
in
stuff.
order. Sorry. Shop Micron. You've got Craft Artist Micron Pen Set Trio and Clear Glitter Pen Duo. This is worth its weight in gold, right?
This is if you are ever thinking about stamping, doing scrapbooking, journaling, die cutting, anything craft, these are basics. The clear glitter brush will take you and will take any colour card you've got into becoming glitter card.
Yep.
Any stamped image or colouring you've got, because it will work over the top of your alcohol colouring. It will turn that. Every crafter, under a different brand name, has one of these.
Absolutely.
But we did them as a 2-pack because they always run out and you always get fed up.
Correct.
And your micron pens you cannot be without. Correcting stamps, correcting sentiments, drawing lines, doing dots. And we've given you the 3 sizes that Jane and I thought are the only ones we ever use. So you've got a very fine, you've got a medium, and you've got a relatively deeper line.
Yes. And these will, now I wouldn't put the 0.2 or the 0.05 in your scan and cut unless you're going to drop your pressure right down, because the fibre tip sometimes with the pressure can go into, but the 0.3 absolutely will go in your universal pen holder.
Yes.
So it's a nice fine line as well, so it gives you that delicacy, which is
strangely
great.
enough, 0.3
Yes.
is the finest line you can put on any UK manufactured stamp.
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
So you will not find a line finer than that. So if you're wanting to add detail onto your stamps that make them look more hand-drawn, that's where you use the 0.2 and the 0.05, because you will not get lines that fine on a stamp.
Also really good for going, so if you've got a stamp that isn't a complete line for scan and cut and you're scanning it in to cut it out, then you can complete
it with that and it will fit with the stamp.
Right, John, do you want to get ready for demo? I'm just going to do a quiz question. And then we're going to just recap where you're going to watch us and how you're going to shop. So, question number 1. We've got the quiz book out again. Carolina Reaper is what type of plant? Chili blank.
Because
it's also the opposite to salt.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, so welcome to liveshopping.vip. Fabulous to have your company today with our John. I'm very loving this week. We've got some incredible deals for you. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, and the website. So liveshopping.vip. What's really lovely about this website is John has a brand shop, and it doesn't disappear when John disappears, which is fabulous. So you can watch us there, and you can shop with us on Facebook and the website. So it's super, super easy to shop. All we're going to do is give you a code that relates to the product that we're talking about. You're then going to type shop and the code, and that's going to pop it into your basket. Then we're going to get a message to your social media inbox, and within that message there will be a link. All you're going to do is click on that link. That will take you to your basket on that website, which is super, super easy to do. Please register, because on your first order, when you register on liveshopping.vip, you will get 10% off everything on that website for your first order. So make the most of it. The other great thing is when we have a supplier coming in, like John, he has 2 shows today. You can put everything in one basket from both shows. So you can build that basket throughout the day, which is super, super, super cool. John's going to give something away that he makes, which is lovely. So make sure you get your quiz questions in. And if you've got any questions for John, then please type them in the comments underneath the live stream. Right, John, what are we doing? Let's start at the beginning,
I thought we'll
shall
start
we?
at the beginning. So I've got my pack of pens here.
Sorry, I've got questions
Oh,
already.
okay.
Carol Lewis, are the colours mixable to make other shapes?
Yes.
Yes, they are. Lovely.
Completely.
Right, Carol. Hello, Mel and John. Can you use these pens on top of an image coloured with alcohol markers?
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
you can. And because they're water-based, they're not solvent-based, so the two solvents don't mix. They work perfectly together. And Lynn Bryant, love these pens, the fact that they are reusable. Absolutely. Because what you're getting is a set of 5 water brushes that just happen to be filled with beauty, and then when they're empty, you've got them.
It's funny, we did a set of 6 blank water brushes for people to fill up with their own sprays. They went out at $10.99.
Yeah.
So you're getting 1 less, but you're paying £6 more and you're getting 5 filled.
Mad, right?
Do you know what I mean? It is mad. The price of these is absolutely
Carol
mad.
Lewis, oh, exclamation mark, I like these pens. That's exactly what I did, Carol, this morning. Pat Linwood, morning all, I have a question. I have used glitter pens before, but the glitter has always rubbed off when the ink dries. Has anyone tried this, mate, and does the same happen?
A little bit will always come off.
Yes.
But I would give this example, Carol, as one of the best ones. If you look at this, I'm going to show you this, but this is picking it up from the desk.
Yes.
Yeah. Now that was made about 2 weeks ago. It's been photographed, it's been transported, it's been moved. And yet I will look, you can see my fingers, a little bit of glitter off. There's so much in there, it doesn't matter.
Do you think the fine hairspray would seal it? Like
a fine hairspray will seal it if you're really worried, but...
Get the cheapest one you can find, because the others have conditioners in. You don't want those, you want cheap.
But I know the ones you mean, and the ones I've used before, basically, when you put your finger over it, nearly all the glitter comes off.
Absolutely.
These are not like that. You saw how I rubbed that, and it's still all glittery, so no, that won't happen,
Good
Carol.
morning to Jonathan, Lisa, Karen, Sarah Jane, Lynn, Carol, Faye, Jill, Annette,
Wow.
Susan, Amanda, Sarah, Carol Lewis, Judith McDowell, June, Pauline, all of you today. Thank you so much for joining us. It's exciting times here, isn't it, at Highlight Crafts and Live Shopping. And what I love is that you're at the beginning of this journey. It's going to, honestly, the way that we shop is changing massively. You can tell that by the high street.
Yeah.
It's changing hugely, and live shopping and social shopping is going to be the next big thing. So it's lovely to get you in at the beginning. Right, I'm done now. I'm zipping it.
Okay. So I've just taken one out, opened my pack, taken one out. This bright yellowy green thing.
Yep.
All you do is unscrew, and it's anti-clockwise.
Yes, it's the
and
opposite.
There's a reason for that. Everyone tries to, and you can screw them up. It's because when you're using them, you go in a clockwise motion and you will unscrew them. So it's done intentionally. So all you do is unscrew, take that yellow cap off, screw it back on, and shake it to wake it. And you can hear the ball bearing in there.
Yep.
To keep it mixed.
And that little yellow ring on is just for transportation. When you then take that off and tighten it up again, it pierces and it allows the paint.
Can you see it there?
Look at that. Yep, super
flowing
easy.
out. Yeah?
Yep.
But you see all the sparkle in there.
You can, I can see it from here.
So you see the colour.
Yep.
But I'm not picking up. Can you see? I'm not picking up from that blob I put down.
No.
These are free flowing pens.
Lovely.
What that means is that you don't have to squeeze it. So if you've got absolutely no... I've not got a lot of... I'm not good with that.
No.
Because my thumbs are not good. I'm getting older. So I don't have to squeeze it to get the ink out.
No,
it
it's
just
lovely.
Continues to flow.
The valve controls the flow, doesn't
it? Does,
I love pens like this. There's nothing worse than having to squeeze it while you're colouring.
Exactly. See, I mean, I can hold it right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can see that it doesn't at all. Now what I've done is, to make this easier, I've just heat embossed this.
Yeah, and that's a good idea, isn't it? Because if you use a black ink and then a clear embossing powder over the top, you've almost got lines.
Yes,
to work
exactly. Well, what I do is I ink my stamp.
Yep.
So I've used one of the corner stamps that you get in the second bundle, and I've inked it with my Craft Artist sticky ink. I can never remember what it's called, clear ink.
Yes.
Then I ink it with black, then I stamp it and I throw the clear powder over it.
Perfect.
So it gives me, but you see there straight away, can you see how much shine?
So you're saying you're using the clear ink and then the black ink. Why? Why are you using both?
Because your VersaFine can dry quite quickly.
Yep.
So I use the clear ink, then I put the black ink on top of the stamp, then turn it over so the clear ink's on top so it stays stickier longer.
Go. See, top tips. All these
But
top
just
tips.
the green. Now, all you do is, when they've been running a while,
Yes.
you'll notice, because they're free-flowing,
Yep.
you know, you will get some inside of the lid sometimes,
absolutely.
yeah?
'Cause
So
you're
when you take
shaking
it
aren't
out,
you?
I always take off the excess on a piece of paper first. But look how it sparkles and sharp. I mean, it literally does. As it's flowing, you see it sort of almost winking at you.
Yeah, it's like it's fizzy.
But the thing is, that's dry.
Yeah, that's great.
Water-based, that shouldn't be
Love
dry,
that.
but that's dry already. So it's so easy then to go in with the green and just colour the green leaves. But can you see, I'm not squeezing it, I'm not doing anything at all. I'm just going through.
And you're not being careful, are you?
I'm not being careful,
You're
no.
just going
I'm not a
in.
colourist. I didn't have months of training. I had one class on colouring
Yep.
years and years and years ago. It's actually Lisa Horton, who I went to one of her classes, and she taught me how to colour with alcohol pens, and that's it. So I'm not using any of those skills there, but I wanted to show you as well. Okay, I've used, pushed things.
Shop J's.
Yeah.
Half the stock's in people's baskets already.
Wow.
Well done. Congratulations, everybody. That's fabulous.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the last of that.
That's it.
There
When
isn't
it's gone,
any more.
it's gone.
Yeah.
So fastest fingers first.
Now, what I wanted to say is, so, okay, I'd heat embossed that. So you might
Yeah.
go, all right, so, yeah, it works on heat embossed. So I'm now just going to take, so I want to finish that off to a frame.
Nice, look at you.
So I'm going to take the 0.3. Well, I'm not the straight, neatest drawer in the world, trust me.
Draw full stops
No,
here above
but
me.
oh, watch. I can't get a straight line, so I'm not going to try.
Nope. The best tip when you're drawing a line, Barbara Gray gave me years and years and years ago, and she said, watch where the pen's going to finish rather than following the nib.
Yes, that's what, yeah, because that's what
every time.
that's what you trained in
It's
sort of
brilliant.
college to do.
It works every time.
Yeah.
And I remember saying, like, it's like when you're driving a car and you're turning, you don't look behind you, you look where you're going. And that never it never fails.
No.
It's really clever.
So
Love
I'm not
that.
even trying.
No,
But how hand-drawn does that now, makes the whole stamp look like that?
and that's using your micron pens.
Yeah, and of course, so I've just used the 0.3.
Yeah.
Because I know that that's the same line width as the
Yep,
stamps.
nice.
And then watch, if I colour that in,
That's
because the pens are dry, look, it wasn't the fact that I got that heat embossed,
No.
that they're not crossing the line.
But they're water-based.
These are water-based.
And
so
your pens are water-based.
no, because the pen, the micron
your
pens,
micron pen, yeah.
your micron pens are made like your VersaFine, ink.
Right,
So they're a mix.
right.
So you can colour over them.
got it.
So
So can I
they're
use
not
those with
water-based.
alcohol
You can
markers
use those with alcohol markers as well, because they're a pigment base
Love that.
rather
Brilliant.
than being white. So they're
Yep.
pigment. But you see there, look, it's not going over the line.
No, they're fab.
So it's not like where I'm going, where it's because I'm cheating and I've hand-coloured it. It's not at all. It's just the fact
And that brush nib is super fine.
that
I
the
love that.
fine brush nib, which makes such a difference.
Oh, it does, because it doesn't restrict you then, does it, at all?
But somebody asked about mixing, didn't they?
Yes.
So I'm just going to take my red from the festive pack.
Okay.
Okay. And again, always just check on a bit of
Yeah.
card. Because then you
Lovely
cut that
red.
into flowers. The red is beautiful. So if you watch, again, over, really nice, intense rose red. So with Valentine's Day, it's absolutely perfect. And I'm just following the line and then scrubbing in. You know, there's no technique of this,
No.
of being delicate or anything like that.
Yeah, I love these pens.
So
They're great.
that looks to me a little bit flat red.
Okay.
So let's just finish it off. There we go. Okay. So that's flat red. But I could take the lighter colour pink, because they look similar, but you can see when they're next
Oh,
to each
yeah,
other.
absolutely.
And I can add some of that on, if I want to lighten it up. And it will, but the cleverest thing to do is take your white, because it's white. It's
Oh.
not clear.
Oh,
This is not clear. That's clear. That's white.
that's a bit unusual.
So can you see there?
Oh, I love that. Oh, I need that in my life.
The
I don't
white.
think I've ever seen one of those before.
No, they're always clear.
They are.
They're never white. They're always clear.
Shouldn't
So
expect anything else from you, should I?
No. So even here
Yeah.
on the light pink,
Oh, I love that.
you can see. Can you see? It's giving me the light reflection.
That's in your festive
That's in your
set?
festive.
Okay.
That's why I know we shouldn't say. I never say need.
But you need
that's
this.
why I need both.
Yeah,
but
you do.
Can you see there?
Yeah, that's like massive difference.
Soft pink.
Pretty.
But I've given it light reflection.
Yeah.
Just by adding, because it's white, not clear. And to show you a difference, can you grab me? Can I grab? I'll tell you what.
Grab whatever you like, love.
Let's grab that one. So this has just been coloured normally. Yeah. If I take my clear, so this isn't the white, this is the clear.
The clear, yeah.
Can you see that it's adding no colour? It's not changing it at all. But what it's doing is adding a sparkle on. Whereas if I take the white,
oh yeah, that's a difference.
it's making it white.
Yep.
So that is now showing white, that's showing clear.
Lovely.
But that's your basics of using your pens. So simple that absolutely anyone, kids or anyone, could colour with these.
Okay, perfect. So if you want the pastel glitter pens, so brand new today, with the 2J's Funky Flowers and Leaves set. So basically you're paying for that one and the pens, and you're getting this for nothing.
7 left on J's.
7 left on J's we've got, which is this one. Let me come to that one in a minute. It's $25.99, a brand new product today, only available here.
Only available here.
£9 saving. Okay, so that's Shop Funky. If you want Shop J's, Andrew's just said there's 7 left. That's your pastel glitter pens, plus your 3 sets of stamps, and you also get 3 sentiments in there. That's $25.99. You've got a £9 saving. That's Shop J's, Jays. If you want the pastel glitter pens, that's Shop Pens, and it's $16.99. If you want the festive pens, that's Shop Sparkle, and that's $16.99. And if you want both, if you can stretch to it, go for both. Shop Brush, and that is $31.99. And then if you want the micron pens, so the 3 micron pens in 0.05, 0.2 and 0.3, brilliant for your Zentangle as well, those. It's Shop Micron. You're also going to get your 2 clear sparkle pens. That's Shop Micron, and that's $16.99. That's a great price for those, John.
Yeah, it is.
I would have been expecting to pay probably $14.99 for those, and probably $8.99 for those.
Yeah.
So you're getting a really good price on those. That's Shop Micron. Right, let's go to the next. So we're going to go to Miss P, or do you want to carry on with the stamps?
Miss P, please.
Miss P, please. Okay. If you want Miss P, or Paula, Miss P loves Geo Flowers and Dragonfly trinket die set. It's half price, £13.98. Right, what am I getting in here,
Right,
please,
so you're going
John?
to get... I'm going to bring you the flowers are fab, and I feel really bad because I helped Paola with this and tested them, but I never did anything with the flowers. But that flower set gives you 4 different shaped flowers in there.
I remember buying
3 sizes of each.
that size and that size as EK Success Punches.
Yep.
They were $25.99 and they were $15.99.
Yep.
And you're getting all of it today for £13.98.
And 6 centres, but
And 6
made
centres.
up.
Look at that.
How beautiful are they made
Very
up?
beautiful, delicate daisy.
Yeah, but that's used in the middle there because it fits over there. But it gives you a beautiful, delicate daisy. It gives you a little bit like a sunflower.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful flower die. And to show you, you're getting all those dies.
Wow.
But that's just the geo flower.
Yes.
The butterfly trinket, the dragonfly trinket, is an amazing set.
So am I getting the flowers and
that
for $13.98?
Yes.
Right, you need this.
Yeah.
I don't say, well, I do say I need it a few
do.
more times
Yeah.
recently because I need this and I need that and I need this. But that is a deal and a half. That's crazy value for money because you've got your outside edge, which could be your aperture in your card.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
So
it cuts in.
cuts out and cuts into separate pieces. For the small dragonfly, you've got a separate one that cuts the pattern, a separate outside. You've got the arrow, and I know it's thinking, you'd never believe that was my card.
That's beautiful.
But I love that.
I love
made
that
and I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
And it's
absolutely.
unusual because how different. Change that to 3 shades of blue.
I love it.
There's a men's. Change it to red, blue, and yellow.
Yeah.
There's a kid's card.
Get your sparkle pins on top of those dragonflies.
I want to do that now. But yeah, like you said, aperture. There.
Yeah, beautiful. Look how, I mean, that's just stunning.
It
You're never going to
really is.
find that in a shop, are you?
No.
Ever.
Or like that.
Beautiful.
Where you've got that vellum tracing over the top.
Aren't these just lovely?
Beautiful sets,
Right,
really
this
are.
is a deal and a half, guys. So how much would that have been, John?
It would have been, I think the flowers would have been like $13.99, if not more.
Yeah.
And the butterfly trinket, I think, was $14.99 or something. It
absolutely.
Was, they were sort of like, you were talking plus £30 for both of them.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want both of those, shop Geo, SP Loves, half price $13.98 today. Right, now then, these are lovely. So this is your Joycrafts leaf silhouette stamps.
Yes.
You're getting 3 sets, and I love a silhouette stamp.
I absolutely adore a silhouette.
And I love it because it gives you the permission to create fabulous backgrounds.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Easily.
And then have these over the top.
Yeah.
So if you want this is Shop Leaf. Joycrafts leaf silhouette stamps. You're getting 3 sets.
$9.99.
For all 3?
Yep. They were found. We found them in the warehouse.
Wow.
And Peter went, they'll go with the pens. Well, you can do a deal on them, and gave us an amazing price on those.
You're not kidding. Because they are polymer stamp, and there's a difference between acrylic and polymer.
There
a
is.
big difference
There is a
between
big
acrylic
difference,
and polymer.
yes.
Absolutely fabulous. So, how would you use these, John?
Well, I'm going to use them in the next demo.
Perfect. Let's crack on them, and then we can come back to get into another demo. I love this. Right. Shop Leaf will get you all 3 of those for $9.99. Please leave me one. It's all right if you can draw, but I can't.
Well, I
draw.
actually
This
got
is
2 sets
perfect.
of samples sent.
Did you?
So that I could get a set of these. Because I'm keeping my set of these. Sorry, Uncle Peter. I think they're too nice. They really
I think
are.
you work hard enough and you deserve it, quite frankly.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, Peter. Right, next one is Shop Rose. Now then, 2J stamps.
Now,
is
this
crazy
is the stamp
value.
I used in the first
Right.
demo. This
So you're going to
rose
get the
corner.
rose, the orchid, the lily, and the anemone. I always have to go do 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 do.
Anemone.
Do,
Oh, is that how you do an anemone?
anemone.
Oh.
Do, do. Anyway, it's $19.99. You're getting all 4 sets of stamps. Right, let's show these
If you
nice
want to
and
learn
colour,
how to
John.
spell it, it's anemone.
Anemone.
Anemone. That's
Yes.
how I taught myself to get it right in the packaging. So you get that beautiful corner that I used twice on the card
That we've just done.
that we've just
Yeah, yeah.
literally done. And
Absolutely.
I'll show you there.
Look at that. Isn't that fab?
Yeah. You're getting on their sentiments. Every day is a new beginning and you're special.
I like
but
that,
you
that's it.
apostrophe RE. So
Yes.
got the grammar right for
Oh,
once.
absolutely.
Then you get the lily, which I think is just, and again with those sparkle pens, beautiful. And you get grow through what you go through.
Yes.
Which is in our downstairs loo on the wall. That's where I
Perfect.
nicked that one from. And then for you, so you've got a little one in there. Then you've got cherish yesterday, dream about tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got this beautiful corner of lilies, which 4 of them will make a square
Perfect.
and fit a square. And then just for you is the small one. And this one is your anemone, anemone.
Love that.
Just done with the
Isn't that-
blue and the violet in that.
That's super classy, that card.
It just looks so nice.
You'd go into a little boutique shop down one of those cobbled streets and you pay $4.99
You
for
would,
that in a
you
cellar
would,
bag with
definitely,
an envelope,
yeah,
wouldn't
with
you?
it homepage, and it's only on an 5x5, 6x6
Yeah,
card.
fabulous.
But this, you get the spray, but you also get a little head, a little individual, so you could do 3, and you get on this one. There's nothing more valuable than friendship and best friend. So you're getting 2 sentiments on each one of those, plus at least 1 major image.
I don't know how you're doing these prices, but I'm very pleased that you are because it means that we can fill our baskets. So that is Shop Rose and it's $19.99. Now I walked in here and went, oh, I love these. I'm going to swap places with you so you can talk us through these and show us the samples. This is right up my street. This colouring in characters.
Yeah.
It's Shop Paris. It's 2J's Chic in Paris A6 stamps. You get Nicole, Simone, Colette and Eloise for £28.80 with an £11.20 saving. That's phenomenal
Because
value
these,
for money.
even at full price, that's only £10 an A6
That's
stamp set,
crazy
which is
value.
crazy value anyway. But these are beautiful
I love
artist-drawn
Is
images.
this our Leslie again?
So this is our Leslie. Now, what you'll see is she actually did, we used different ones for these, but these are what she did for the back of the packaging.
So you've got a starting point, which is
So
great.
you've got a starting point on the back of each packaging showing you 2 options for each one of how they're coloured. Plus there's lots and lots of images out there. But you don't have to be the best colourist in the world. I'll show you one in a minute. But we've got these, I can't remember their names now. They're just absolutely stunning.
Isn't that just beautiful?
And I think that's Eloise.
Has Leslie done a colouring, anything colouring on your YouTube?
She hasn't, but I will ask her if she will. I will see if she will. But you see that one?
Or greys, shades of grey. With
Just
them.
shades of grey, but the sparkle is the sparkle pen.
Oh, you see, and
Just
together.
added. So you see, we talked about going over alcohol colouring. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, fabulous.
Works so well. So these are, and it's the last we've got. So you've got the very last stock of these.
And I love that you get the character, but then you also get all their accessories.
You do.
So you can create your backgrounds again with them, can't you? If you
so
want
you've
to?
got your coffee cup, you've got your handbags in there, you've got croissant, you've got the little dog. Because originally she was carrying a dog, and I thought, well, you might not want it.
No.
So we put it separately in there. You know, you're getting the Eiffel Tower, the Paris. You know, you've got the big shopping bag, the wine bottles. So across the collection, you've got absolutely everything for that sort of holiday feel and French feel and things like that.
Teenage girls, when you get to that difficult age where you don't know what kind of card to get them, this is just fabulous for that. I love them. Shop Paris, £28.80 with an £11.20 saving, which is fantastic. Now then, this blew my mind because I have no idea how you're doing this. So, Shop Clear is going to get you Crafts 2 multi-layer stamps. You're getting all 6 sets for $14.99. You're saving £45 and a penny.
Yes.
So it should be £60 for all of them.
Well, you're normally talking, I've based that on, it's £10 for an A-stick stamp set.
That's a
£9.99, that's what we'd normally
saving.
say, yeah.
75%
But again, we've
saving.
got new John Next Door coming this week. We need room.
Have we?
We have. You've got brand new John Next Door,
What
not
day is
seen
that?
before, next Monday. But it's arriving in the warehouse this week, so we need room.
We do.
So
need
please
room.
help us make
That's
room.
exciting. Yeah, help us clear out. That's amazing. Right, thank you very much. John, I'm going to get ready for another demo.
Cool, yeah, thank you.
I'm going to do quiz question number 2.
Shop leaf is 25%.
Shop leaf, 25%, which is your silhouette stamps. Not surprised. That's a deal and a half. Lovely on your backgrounds. Absolutely fabulous with your inky, messy stuff, isn't it? I love that. Right, so to shop with us here, well, first of all, you can watch us on YouTube now, which is super exciting because we're widescreen. Well, we're landscape. You know what we mean. We have to stand there like that now.
Try and look thin.
Doesn't
work.
Yeah, no, I gave that up a long time ago.
Yeah, David came in earlier and said, do you want the heating on? I went, no, I'm fat. He went, you're fit. I went, no, I'm fat. I don't need heating.
Keep you warm.
Yeah.
You can also watch us on Facebook and on our website, which is super, super, super cool. We are bringing you this from liveshopping.vip, which means that Crafts 2 and John Next Door have their own brand shop now, which is super exciting. So when John leaves the building, he doesn't take all his products with him. You can shop all the time. Please register with us at liveshopping.vip, because when you do, you get 10% off your first order across the website, which is super, super cool. And the reason that we need you to register on there, as well as us asking you to register on Highlight Crafts, is because of GDPR. So we need to be able to communicate with you, tell you when John's here, when our other suppliers are coming in, and it's just a really, really great community. And live shopping and social shopping is going to be huge. And to get in at the beginning, you're going to follow us on this journey, which is just fabulous. To shop, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have its code. All you're going to do is type shop and then that code, and that will pop it into a basket for you. And that's super cool too, because you don't need to miss a thing. We're not sending you away to shop, which is great. You'll get a message then, and within that message there is a link. You're going to click that link, and that will take you to your basket on the website, which is super cool. You need to check out by 8 o'clock, okay? So 8 p.m, unless we tell you differently, it's an 8 p.m. checkout. But being able to go in. So John's got 2 shows today. So you might put 2 or 3 items in from this show. And then when he's with Carly at 1 o'clock, you might put more items in. You can put them in the same basket, which is great. So you just build in your basket throughout the day, which is fab, isn't it, John?
It is. It really is.
Right. First question I'm going to recap. So Carolina Reaper is what type of plant? Chili blank. It's also the name of a band.
Oh, the red hot.
Red hot. That's the
Chili
one.
blanks.
Peppers goes, oh, surprise, surprise, gave the question away. Question number 2. A white mark spread over the forehead of a horse is called a... I know that. It's
I
an
wouldn't have a clue on that one.
To fire.
Blaze. Oh, all right. Yay.
You might as well do the 3rd one now. We've only got 10 minutes left.
Third one now. Which of the 7 dwarfs didn't have a beard?
He's me.
Begins with D, has an O in it, and ends in P-E-Y. There you go. Gone. What? Oh, yeah, because Dot's got P-E-Y at the end of it, Andrew.
Yeah.
Doc
P. Dot P. So probably a new TV show coming from America.
It's all right. It's only here today. We're all right rest of the week. Right, my lovely.
So, you talked about silhouettes and a background and things. So
I did.
It's great for colouring.
Yes,
But this
please.
is something that I know people love those sort of messy spray backgrounds and don't want to make a mess. I don't want to make a mess. I don't want to get a box out and do any of that. I know when we were doing sprays, we were doing pens for people to fill up to make their own of these, because that was a lot easier way. So the best thing is, once you've used these, put the sprays in there that you bought and you have never used, put your sprays in. That's why you need them, is because they're going to keep you going. But yeah, once you've used them out, put the sprays that you've bought and you never use, because you don't, because the valves are designed on these to take those things.
Love that.
So all I'm doing, how much neater is that?
Fantastic.
Squeezing
Look at that.
down a few drops, literally. Just going to squeeze down a few drops like that on my mat. You know, you could do this on your, if you don't have one of our mats, you can do this on your glass mat.
Absolutely.
You can do it on anything.
Look at the colour differences. When John's putting that out there, it looks like a really strong pigment. Look how beautifully soft it is. They're really lovely, John.
They really
They're
are.
fabulous
I'm
colours.
so pleased with them.
They're
And it's been
gorgeous
over. It's
colours.
been nearly a year. We found the manufacturer of these this time last year.
Right.
So I'm going to put a bit of water on my card.
Okay, just
That's
regular card, not watercolour card.
No, not water. That's too expensive. This is me. You don't sell it as a cheap price, so you know.
I love that.
But literally.
That's fab.
But can you see
Yep.
the sheen? And you'll see the sheen coming up as it dries.
And you just keep going, don't
Yeah,
you?
but you don't waste.
No, we don't
So,
do waste.
You know,
Look at that. And
Almost
even
got
die cutting something like that looks
can
extraordinary.
you see how much glitter you've got in there?
Yeah, you can. That's lovely.
Of just picking it up, but now that's starting to dry. So what I would normally do at home, because it should dry quickly, is to pop my thing on it. But you can see now, you see all the glitter. It's just crazy. And then because these are neutral, and what I mean by that is, he says, John trying to find his black ink. I don't have to use any special ink or anything.
No, I like
A lot
that.
of times with sprays and certain things,
Yep.
you have to use. So this is one of those Joycraft silhouette stamps.
Nicola
I can
says,
just-
love Highlight Craft. Your customer service is excellent. Such a fabulous company to deal with. You have kept us craft addiction alive. Well, you're very welcome, Nicola. Good morning to everybody that's joining us, and a big thank you. Craftaholic.
I love
Loving the
that.
demos,
Bless us
John.
on my Facebook. Thank you, Crafter.
Loving the demos. And one more. Judith M. With the girls, if you mask out what they are carrying, you can change it about. Yes, you can.
Oh, clever
Absolutely,
idea.
good idea. Good morning to everybody. So we've got Jill, we've got Carol, Leslie, Judith, Paula, Craftaholic, loads of you. Just thank you so much. I can't give you all a shout out, I'll be here all morning. But thank you so much for joining us. And don't forget to register on liveshopping.vip, because then you'll get, for your first order, you'll get 10% across the website. Look at that. John, that's lovely, isn't it?
But straight
How
away,
simple was that?
that's so easy and simple.
It is really
and that
easy.
just once.
Matting and layering, right? Look at that.
matting and layering and the shine, but we can go further.
Yes, okay.
And that's what's so fab about these pens is I can now go
And straight away, look at that.
make them pop by just adding the lilac over the top, because unlike a lot of these, and it's not, you know, we've all got different likes of brands and things like that.
Absolutely.
But unlike a lot, they're not pigment. And a lot of pens like this are pigment based.
Yes, they are.
And what that means is it's opaque.
Yes,
And so opaque means that you can't see through it.
absolutely.
So you start colouring over even a silhouette, it's going to completely cover it. Whereas with here, even though I've got layers of it on, I can just start dotting a little bit of blue on.
Yeah, they're super pretty, aren't they?
But then,
Little sentiment on there with one of your stamps and your job done, aren't
yeah,
you?
it doesn't need anything else. Let's go with the simple Your Special from the one of the, I think it's from one of the offer ones. I can't remember.
Okay, Shop J's, which is this set here with your brand new glitter pens, your pastel sparkle pens, and your 3 sets of stamps with the sentiments, is you've got 4 left.
Oh,
You need to be quick on that one. We also need to whiz down the counter again, Jan, because we've got a lot of people loving these stamps that you've got on deals.
yeah, no.
And, you know, it might be that, you know, you don't stamp every single day. Maybe it's not your main craft, but to have stamps in your crafty arsenal is really important.
You need to have those. It's where I started.
me
We were
too.
saying earlier, people talk about you being an SVG person, me being a die
Absolutely.
cutter. Stamps are where I started.
Yep, me too.
That's what got me into it.
Hero
and then
Arts.
I can always do this, bring it up further. I was Graphicus.
Were you?
Do you remember
Yeah,
Glinda?
yeah,
I
yeah.
loved Graphicus
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. No, mine was Hero Arts and Inkadinkadoo.
Oh, I remember Inkadinkadoo
Inkadinkadoo.
and Hot Off the Press from America.
Hot off the press were the first people that introduced me to scrapbooking and brought 12 by 12 papers into the country.
Oh, I just remember their
And
clear
that
stamps.
would be, let me think, 1998. Ooh, that makes me feel really old. I'm not even going there.
1998, so I think a couple of years ago.
Yeah, right, John. 27 years ago, that's scary, isn't it? Right, so our Joycraft Leaf Silhouette stamps, you're getting 3 sets. This, you need this in your life. This is just lovely. Even if it's for the back of your envelope, or even the back, 30%, even the back of your card. Just pop a little one, handmade by, with a little silhouette stamp. That'd look lovely. And
Yeah,
remember,
it's
you bring
just-
different ink colours as well.
Yes.
So using these with your inks would look
With
lovely.
the inks would look absolutely beautiful. And of course you can
Absolutely.
spritz water at them and they'll blare out,
Yeah,
which would be gorgeous.
yeah.
But they're absolutely stunning stamps, really are.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And you're getting all 3 sets, $9.99. They're half price. So you're saving $9.99 as well, which is just extraordinary value. And silhouettes give you the permission to really go a little bit mad with your backgrounds. Or if that's not you, print something off some of the USBs you bought, get a nice vibrant background or a soft pastel background or a washy background, and then these will bring that to life, which is super. Your next one, Shop Rose. I love this because you're getting the rose, the orchid, the lily and the anemone. You're getting all 4 sets for $19.99. That's crazy value for money, John.
It is.
For the quality, polymer.
Photopolymer made in the UK
Absolutely.
stamps, and these are almost, they're what they call P6. So they're almost A6, they're just a
Right.
little bit shorter, but each one of these has 2 sentiments on them,
Yep.
as well as the main image, which I think is such good value.
It is. So 4 floral stamps and 8
but
sentiments.
to me, it's worth it just to make
I love that.
Something as simple as that.
That's just a beautiful card. If you make and sell, these are super, super cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you sell that for £1,
Oh,
do
absolutely.
you know what I mean? If you just sell that for £1,
Yep.
you sell 10 of those, you know, it's so easily done because people, you know for a fact that that won't take you more than 10p's with the card
Exactly
and
that.
20 minutes to do.
Now we need to go back to Miss P Loves.
Right.
And I'm not surprised because this is a deal and a half. So Miss P Loves, our Paola, Geoflowers and Dragonfly Trinket die set. It's $13.98, it's half price. But you get a lot for your money.
You're getting
Let's hold
an
these 2 boards up.
awful
You're getting
lot.
all of those dies for £13.98. I mean, that's just crazy, crazy, crazy value for money. This is one of those where you do not miss out on this.
No, and that flower is going to be so useful.
Oh.
And this is coming from me, who designs my own. I basically do a flower die every month. I design my own, and I love this, and I want this, and that's why it's on a
Absolutely.
board. They only make it onto boards when I use them, because
When you
these are what I use. These are not for display.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see the bits in there. They
Yeah,
make
yeah.
them on boards when I use them.
Yep.
If I don't, they stay on the bit of cardboard they come in
Yeah,
with.
fabulous. To get those, that's just a phenomenal value for money. I mean, that die itself, if that was on its own, you're looking at probably $8.99.
I was going to say it's an $8.99 die
Right.
for that on its own.
Absolutely, and the daisies are just beautiful. I love them. Absolutely fabulous. If you want those at Shop Geo, they're $13.98. That's crazy value for money. Oh, we're nearly time. We need to draw a winner. Andrew's like,
oh no,
how do you know?
sorry, I thought we'd got
Honestly,
ages
this time
yet.
goes nowhere in this studio. There's a thief. Time
There is a
thief.
time thief, yeah.
Sits in the corner. We need to get rid of him. Right, so our winner of our giveaway is
Deborah Horton.
Deborah Horton. Well done,
Deborah. I know Deborah.
Fabulous. Now, you need to stay tuned because in that studio next, we've got some deal and a half for you. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned because we've got our Carly up next with some incredible deals. And I'll be back with David in an hour's time with Makeover Monday. See you there. Bye.
Bye.